Hello, this is Mandana Zaidi, and I'm here with my show called Let's Talk About It. Today, I am with a very good friend called Madhya Beg, and Madhya was telling me about her complicated names and the bee venom therapy that she does. Of course, I have done it. I have been stung by the bee, but I thought कि मुझे मदिया से कहना चाहिए कि तुम खुद ही अपना बता दो डिटेल में कि what do you really do, because it's a little complicated and I thought Madhya is the best person to explain it. So Madhya, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for putting me on your show. I'm really happy to
Thank you
have
so
you in my space.
Thank you so much for having us.
So I am an AP therapist. Apis is Latin for bee. So anything related to bee therapy is called AP therapy. And within AP therapy, I specialize in bee venom therapy.
Okay, so here you are now. You know कि कितना complicated था. So yeah, so when you say bee therapy or bee therapist, what does it mean?
So an AP therapist is someone who can use any bee product to help heal someone. So it can be the sound of the bees, it can be bee air. There's a whole research happening in Germany around bee air therapy, and basically the hive's air is so therapeutic that people with long COVID symptoms have healed. People have been known to dissolve their lung tumors through bee air. And I actually even have a bee air therapy room in the back. So that's something I offer. But I specialize in bee venom therapy, and bee venom is the liquid that is in the stinger of the bee. And the stinger is inside the stomach of the bee. And that reminds me that in the Quran, it says in the belly of the bee is a healing liquid, and bee venom is a liquid in the belly of the bee. And the Quran doesn't specifically say in that spot it is honey, which we all assume it's honey, but specifically it says it's a liquid. So I'm convinced bee venom is the liquid that the Quran is talking about. So I'm all in for bee venom therapy being the best therapy there is in the world.
Okay, so when you say it is therapeutic, what do you specifically mean? Or what does it heal?
So bee venom, the main substance in it is called melittin. And melittin is the thing that helps cure cancer. It's the thing that causes the stinging pain. It is also the thing that is anti-inflammatory. It helps your own body to produce its own steroids. It helps relieve pain. I have MS patients. I currently have 3 cancer patients coming to me. And one of those who's been coming to me for now 8 months, the doctors have confirmed that the metabolic rate of the cancer it's dead. It doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
So the tumor still is there, but there's no metabolic activity. So now we are working on reducing and shrinking the tumor.
Okay, so tell me, what type of cancer are you talking about?
So bee venom works on all types of cancer. The main research that's happening in Australia is in Western Australian University, and they have discovered that when you introduce bee venom to the cancer cells, the melittin actually goes and destroys the membrane of the cancer cell. It also activates your immunity. So your T cells that are helpful in destroying the cancer cells that previously maybe the cancer was not visible to your immunity now becomes visible because it's getting destroyed, and the immunity has been boosted and the T cells can now attack the cancer.
So does it also have to do anything with the stage of cancer or no?
So up to stage 2 cancer is reversible with bee venom therapy. Stage 3 pe it's maybe a 50% chance, and stage 4 pe it prolongs your life. So I had a stage 4 patient who was given like 2 or 3 months to live, and she lived for 3 years after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so tell me more about the process. Like, can you explain? Okay, so this is one is cancer.
One is cancer.
And what about when you say inflammation? What do you mean exactly? Like, what are we addressing?
So most illnesses, their root cause is inflammation. Alzheimer's में brain inflammation है, arthritis में joints या जो भी जहाँ भी inflammation है. Autism is also gut inflammation. So all of these things are centered around inflammation. Um, so bee venom being highly anti-inflammatory, I feel cures almost everything. Even nerves ke liye it's so amazing. I had a lady who had come to me with 100% nerve dead foot, and she was told by her doctors in the US that there is nothing that you can do about it, just take care of the other foot.
So why is it so like hidden?
So bee venom used to be really huge in the 1800s, and उस वक्त big pharma took over, and उस वक्त homeopathic भी बहुत huge होती थी. Homeopathic used to be available in hospitals, so was bee venom therapy. And the Rothschilds, actually what they did was they funded hospitals and said कि only allopathic will be used. So to procure that funding, they had to give up all the alternatives. And doctors who were still associated with bee venom or homeopathic or any other alternative were called quacks.
Okay.
But bee venom therapy is so old. It's as old as, like, there's evidence of it being used in ancient Egypt. There's evidence of it being used with Chinese medicine. So it's thought that acupuncture जो शुरू की needles use होती थी वो stinger से निकाल के use होती थी. And I'm going to show you micro stinging technique. That's actually a Japanese technique. So this bee venom therapy was everywhere, and not just the East. हमारे अपने South Asia में, my grandfather told me that in the house he lived in Patna, outside there was a huge tree, and there was a Baba that was under that tree who used to give bee stings out, and लंबी लंबी लाइनें लगी होती थी लोगों की आके bee stings करवाने.
Okay, so tell me, do these bees, like I've not seen bees in a normal areas like in Lahore, like हमें डेमो जरूर नजर आते हैं and of course they're different.
They're different.
So what is the science behind how?
So
how
the reason we don't see bees anymore is because of dengue and all of that. We have sprayed so much that we have destroyed our ecosystem. We have destroyed our bees. And then ऊपर से लोग क्या करते हैं कि ओ इतना बड़ा हाइव हमारे लग गया था, हमें डर लग रहा था, उन्होंने स्प्रे कर दिया, मार दिया, उतरवा दिया. They don't care about the life of the bees. So it is very difficult for the bees to survive in this environment just because we don't care about it.
Okay, so tell me more about your own journey, Medya. How do you feel, like when and how did you get into all this process? When did you get exposure to this weed?
So I lived in the US for 15 years, and I used to search out honey from beekeepers. So even in the US, 90% of the store-bought honey is no good.
Not good.
ठीक है? So I used to, there's this platform called Craigslist. I used to go to Craigslist, look for beekeepers. I used to drive to them 2-3 घंटे into the surrounding areas.
Already.
Okay. So and I wanted my kids to have the purest honey. So one of the times I was buying honey, one of the beekeepers, she said, "Would you like to come see my hive?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd like to come see my hive, your hive." So I suited up. I went and looked at her hives. I fell in love in that moment with bees.
Wow.
It is such a beautiful process when you're with the bees. The sound, the desire to even be safe around bees tunes you to everything about them. And it's like you're in a meditation at that point. Nothing else around you is even remotely in your memory at that point.
Yeah, I felt that when I was with you outside.
Because you're just so, like, you have to be present. Like, there is no choice. Because, even if one bee attacks you, you need to be ready.
Yes.
Which they don't. But at the same time, there is that inner fear that everybody has. Okay? And fear coupled with the awe of who they are,
Yeah.
It puts you in that state whether you want to be or not. So, मेरी तो उसी वक्त बस लव शुरू हो गया था बीज के साथ. And I wanted to know if I want to pursue it. I was in Jacksonville, Florida at the time. There's this lark bee company there. I went and did a beekeeping course. I absolutely loved it. I got stung twice at that event, but I didn't care. फिर जाके eventually I did a course from Cornell University's Small Farms program. Cornell has the best beekeeping program in the world. I was just smitten by bees. And फिर उसके बाद मैंने आना था पाकिस्तान. जब मैं आई हूँ, my mother had really bad arthritis. And I knew from my own experience of being stung that once you're stung, your aches and pains go away. So I wanted to help her. She couldn't hold a chai ka cup. It was so bad, her arthritis. And I tried to figure out, at that point I didn't know much about bee venom therapy. I tried to figure out okay, how am I going to help her. And I decided to extract some venom, did some research, took some venom out, put it in some olive oil, and I gave it to her. And 4 days later I asked her, आप लगा रही हो? She goes, oh, मैं लगाना भूल गई, वो दर्द
Of
खत्म हो
course.
गई.
Oh wow.
So my mind was blown at that point because there was such little bee venom in that oil,
Wow.
and she used it for such little time that I'm like, how could that have happened? So I started distributing my bee venom oil to people. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And सबकी दर्दें ठीक होने लग गई. So I knew in that moment that I had to find a teacher, which I did. And I apprenticed with him for 3 months.
Where is this?
So this person, this was 10 years ago. There was this Baba here at Lahore who's a third generation bee stinger, and I found him sitting in a bank. This banker guy was asking me कि आप आजकल क्या करना चाह रही हो? मैंने बोला मैं ना ये bee stinging सीखनी है मैंने. He says मेरी बहन के पास एक बाबा आता है. So I got his number. He came to my house for 3 months, made me write notes, made me practice on him how to hold a bee, how to sting, everything. Okay? Then he made me practice on myself. Then he said, okay, now you're ready.
Wow. So wow. That's a story, guys.
But eventually, this micro stinging technique, because it's a very rare technique, I think there are only 12 people in Europe doing it right now. I went to Portugal to a teacher over there who's been doing this for 30 plus years, and I learned how to do micro stings also. So I am now versed in the bee venom therapy of the East, our South Asian, and of the West.
Beautiful. Achha, so what is the difference between bee venom therapy and the other therapy?
So if, let's say, someone prescribes honey, okay, for an illness, that person would also be considered an apitherapist because he's used a bee product. But bee venom therapy is a specialty. Not every apitherapist knows how to do bee venom therapy. And microstings तो बहुत ही rare है. That's actually a technique developed in Japan, and there are only 2 teachers in the world who are English speaking who are teaching it, and one of them is my teacher.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So wow, I think we have a beautiful story. I think I'm going to have the experience of getting a bee sting today from Madhya, and you will get to see what it is all about and how it all goes. What is the process? And I think it's a big thing that it's a pain killer basically, because I have experienced it, and I think हम ये जो Brufens और ये सब pain killers Simplex वगैरह ले रहे होते हैं, I think trying some new methods, trying new things to change that pain into something that does not happen anymore is something that I am journeying into, and I'm discovering these new people who are actually working so hard at doing this already. So thank you so much, Madhya. It's a pleasure having you on our show, and thank you guys for this lovely time.
Bye.